Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello, welcome back to the premiere draft of Amonkhet. In the last episode, we got 3 wins in a row. It went really well. It was good stuff. Feeling good. To an extent, though, it feels a little bit harsh because as a player, I mostly hover around like platinum, basically, like somewhere inside of there. Sometimes higher, like 1 rank up. Sometimes lower, 1 rank down, depending on how much I have like time to play. So it feels a little bit bullying for the system to have determined, oh, you took a month off to move house, we're going to put you back in bronze, and I'm just beating up people that aren't fighting back as much. Hopefully, as we get higher up, it will match me against other people that have more of a fighting chance. So this guy that I'm playing against is probably also 3-0, maybe 4-0, maybe 2-1, something like that. But it's going to start giving me better games. So let's have a look. A 1 mana 1/2 that taps creatures. A 2 mana 3/1 that exerts, that can't take damage sometimes. I'm going to slam down the Obelisk Spider at that. He's playing an aggro deck. We've now got like really annoying stuff. He has a 3/1, we have a 1/1. That sucks for him. He has a 3/1, we have a 1/4. That sucks for him. Oh wow, yes, that's a good rare removal. Holy shit. So he is exerting it. So it'll hit me now, but it won't hit me ever again. Well, it will hit me, just not for a while. Crocodile, we're going to pop the Dissenter. I'm happy to pop the Dissenter. Lesson learned from the first game where we messed that up. And now we're hitting him way harder than he was hitting us. And his 3/1's still tapped. So Little B's in trouble here. Especially Synchronized Strike, that's going to be huge if we get away with that. What is this? 3 mana 4/3 with lifelink, holy shit. That's so strong. It's alright though, because it technically doesn't trade with either of the things we're attacking with. Now we just kill that for 3 and 4 damage, and then we have all of our field here to block on his turn. And now he's the aggro deck, like the black-white. I'm playing 1-drops. And that's kind of dangerous for him. There goes my graveyard a little bit, but he's playing this aggro deck and he's not really getting a chance to aggro. Vigilance Reach is also so good against aggro. So, if we swing with just the Crocodile, he might have to tap that down actually. Yeah, he's going to. Fair play to him. But he can't tap down all of my field. I mean, he technically could, because he could use the Fan Bearer again. But the clapback would hurt him. He's slipping behind on the field, because my field's a lot better than his. 0-1 that taps stuff, 3-1, 2-3, 5-4, 4-4, Vigilance, 2-2. But he's doing okay, because he has the Fan Bearer. It's like saving him. Wow. Free? Really? So that's a decision that I think bronze players would make, but no one else would. He has 15 life. You don't need to lose your own field to not take... Oh, he's got the board wipe, actually. Shit, so yeah, maybe in fact a little bit of an error on my part to see him do that. I just thought he was doing dumb bronze stuff, but... Yeah, he knew better than me on that one. It's an eyelash. Alright. So now things are a little bit even Stevens. I've got a 3/3, he's got a 2/2. I've got a card, he's got a card. He has 7-8 lands, I have 7-8 lands. So, like, it's all even. I'm gonna put some stops so he thinks I have cards and not just nothing. It's relatively even. It's in top decking season now. If I'd played better, I wouldn't have lost that Vizier to the board wipe. And then I wouldn't be at risk of this, where now I'm... Wow, he's using a 5 mana removal on that? That's very not smart. But, if I played better, I'd still have that Vizier in my hand, and I could cast that this turn. Wouldn't do too much, but it would have been nice to have. We've got ourselves a 4/4 now. It's bigger than anything he has, but he does have 2 cards in hand. We just have the 1. Alright, interesting. So it's +1/1 for him, -1/1 for me. Cute. Yeah, he doesn't have tricks. He's not even going to pretend to. Oh, what a top deck. That's so big. So what do we want? I think we want Vigilance Reach. Can't say no to Vigilance Reach. He has to decide, do I want to trade both of my cards for that? And the answer's no. But now he needs to answer this gift right now. If he doesn't, yeah, it's over. So we drew into our bomb. That game was slippery though. That game was dangerous. We nearly lost it. We nearly threw it away with the Vizier. We were getting mana flooded a little bit. It was another game where we had like 9 lands in the first 15 cards. Super weird, but an error on my part. Seeing him just throw away a blocker like that and then committing more to the board I was already so far ahead on. Huge mistake. There was no reason to do it. I was just getting lazy. I just thought he did some bronze misplays, but gotta have some respect, especially now as we're playing a platinum. That's a big jump up. Seems almost harsh. We don't have green, we have the other colours. We have a cycling land. We have the Javelineer. Dangerous. Very dangerous. We also don't have a curve. Maybe I should have sent this hand back. I'll play the tap land. I think we need it. I feel like we might need it. Oh, we could cycle that. Nice and cheap. I think it might be worth doing. Especially as he now plays a card. We're going to cycle this. Didn't get us anything to play, but it put us closer to something to play. Okay, whenever he plays a creature, gets a warrior. Cute. Very cute. We're probably losing whatever we play, so I want to put down a Vizier. We've got a spare Vizier. Like, we're playing this because it's about to get removed, I feel. Alright. He's murked the Prowler a little bit. That's fair for him. Put a -1/-1 counter target creature for each one on him. He probably should have put that on the Soul Stinger, perhaps. I feel like that would have made sense for him to do. But fair play to him that he didn't want to do that. Hippo might be good here. It's not a good use of our mana, though. I think now maybe we cast the Javelineer. If he was going to remove something, I think he would have. And next turn, this allows us to go 4-drop plus Javelin. I think I'm okay just letting him hit me for 4 there. It's a lot of 1/1s. Could cast our own, but it just kind of puts us a little bit further behind. Could have the Crocodile. 5/4 trades nicely with the Soul Stinger, but I don't know if I want to shrink anything that I have. Maybe cycle or discard. So I think we'll play the Crocodile. Maybe not. Maybe another Vizier, and then hold on to the Javelineer. And then if he swings, we get some interesting blocks. Because if we use this to shrink that, these get indestructible, and we could feasibly wipe his board. I don't think he'll make that mistake. He might. He might disrespect me the same way I disrespected a fellow bronze. He might be, I can't believe I, a platinum player, have been matched with garbage bronze. There's no way he'll understand what to do. He's thinking though. Oh lord, he's thinking. If we do draw a land, mouth feed to draw 4 cards would be big. Very big. He's burned a timeout. He's in the tank, the thinking tank, trying to figure out what he's supposed to do. He can't believe a bronze is putting up this much of a fight. This game all comes down to whether or not I draw one more land. Oh, it'd have to be a forest as well to go mouth plus something. And what he has in his hand, he's missed a couple of land drops, I believe. Wow, he just burned out the clock. Might be a next level play. Just pretend that you've run out of clock. Maybe he's genuinely disconnected from the client. Well, this means that he has an instant or sorcery in his hand, because the client doesn't pause like this for him to make a decision if there's nothing going on. I'm just trying to figure out whether he's playing possum or if he's actually disconnected. He's hovering on stuff, so he's here. He's hovering on cards. He's here. He was just playing possum for a turn, I think. Trying to bait me into swinging. Or he just disconnected for a turn. Either way, he's here now. He's doing stuff. He's thinking. I think he's got removal in his hand, and he's annoyed at the fact that I can just give the Viziers indestructible. But unless it's hugely profitable with the indestructible cards, I think I'd rather just play these. Like, I've got a 7, I've got a 4, I have 3 plus 4, another 4. I don't want to discard them for a single counter. That's what I'm going to do if I draw another swamp. I mean, I don't see how this goes wrong for me. Like, I can literally make that smaller. I think I'd rather discard the crocodile than the opportunity to draw a billion cards. Maybe he wanted me to use the Javelineer so that he could use removal on the Viziers, but this is very poor from him if this is just what's happening. Like, there's got to be a trick here somewhere, right? As it stands, he's losing 2 huge cards for nothing. Okay, so there's one of the removals, but I don't think that was worth it for him. Feed will be big for me next turn, and in this land I'm more than happy to discard. Let's think. Do I want to swing with the Vizier? Because I can. Oh wow, he gave up! That's a rage quit from the Platinum. Wow. What a baby. Well, a little bit of a baby. So maybe he disconnected for a turn, was like out of it, and then just made a poor decision, then got salty that he made a poor decision. But we got the 5 wins that I was aiming for. We got him. Whether we get more from here, I'm not sure, but we'll find out in the next episode. Thank you guys for joining me, and I'll see you then. Bye.